and callable statement. Using statement and prepared statement, we can execute normal queries like create, insert, retrieve, update, and delete. Using statement, we can execute normal queries without in parameters. Using prepared statement, we can execute normal queries with in parameters. So it's a basic difference. After giving information about that too, then we concentrated on 3-4 concepts in the middle. First one is scrollable result set, batch processing, transaction management, connection pooling. Then after we came back to callable statement. So callable statement is an interface from java.sql package and which is used to execute procedures and functions on database product. Procedures and functions on database product. We use prepare call method. Among that connection interface, we had one method known as prepare call method. From connection interface to create implementation object for callable statement, and this is a syntax. Now, I executed one program by writing definition between procedure and function. Procedure is set of queries executed on database product, and after execution, it will not return any value. So after execution, procedure will not return any value. Procedure means non-return type indirectly, and this is the syntax. So based on procedure, I took one program on that day. Return. Procedure. 3 tables has been constructed. One is customer details, one is customer address, one is customer contact indirectly. 3 tables created. We imagine it, some 3 tables created. Today I'm introducing one concept. No, for that I'm drawing one small diagram. First one, imagination. Here, this is one table. Customer ID, first name, last name. Like this, one table we created. Customer details, 52 I'm taking. So customer address, one more table we taken customer address. Customer ID, house number, street name, city, and pin code. So this is one table anyway. So customer address. Another one is customer contact. One more table, customer contact. Here also we had customer ID, mail ID, and we had phone number. So customer contact. We call it as like this, 3 tables created anyway. After that, we are creating one procedure. We are creating customer insert, one procedure. We are creating one procedure. So all are part of database only. So customer insert 52 having 9 parameters anyway. One is customer ID here. So customer ID, F name, last name, last name, house number, street name, city, pin code, mail ID, phone number. So these are the parameters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are the parameters. So they are all known as in parameters. They are all taking the data. We call it as in parameters, you can say. We put one arrow like this, educating. They are all in parameters. This parameters part of procedure will take the data. In, 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 in. So they are all in. So having the queries anyway here, 3 queries are available. 3 queries. 3 queries. So this is 1 minute. The 3 queries. Out of this procedure, 3 queries. Right. Why I drawn like this means these all are part of database only. So procedure, tables, all part of database. Because of this reason, your PLSQL engineer will write it. PLSQL trainer will say stored procedure, he will say. What is the term used by PLSQL trainer? Stored procedure means the procedure stored and available in the database. Tables are in the database, your procedure also in the database. The diagram. Now we have to run that procedure. Whenever you want to run that procedure, here we are constructing one program. That is our program. First, we are reading the data to our variables, CID, first name, last name, and so on. We are reading the data. Sir, first we are reading the data to our, these are all our data. These are all our variables. We are reading the data. So these are our variables. So these are all our variables. We are reading the data through our variables. I'll draw like this for a diagrammatic purpose. I'll draw here. So CID A111, first name, some Alex, last name, some K. You take Raj here. You can write Kumar here. You cannot write Alex Kumar, no. House number, some 12-34. Street name is SR Nagar, always. City, Hyderabad. And pin code, some 612345 6. And mail ID is r@gmail. Phone number is 9898. So these are all input coming from the console. This is console input. Console input. Right, look here. What is the meaning of this diagram means? The data are available in the variables and database is holding your tables and procedure. Now I must send the data to that location now. Whenever I want to send this data to that location, the data is available in our program variables. You have to send it. To send that data only, we are using callable statement. We are using one callable statement. Can you see? After connecting the database, we are using this object. So this is the object. So we are creating one object. One object. If I maximize page is not sufficient to me, after drawing, I'll come back here. Here, one address created. 0x12 or some 56. So this is one callable statement object. This is one callable statement object. In this callable statement object, we had a procedure call is there. Procedure call. Now, how many parameter indexes are there now? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 fields are created. As if like prepared statement, how many parameter indexes are there? That many fields are created. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. This is 6. And this is 7. And this is 8. And this is 9. 9 parameter indexes are created. So each one is 1 parameter index. You know the prepared statement already, but even then I am presenting one diagram on callable. So how many parameter indexes are there? That many fields. Now this is your prepared, callable statement object. This is your callable statement object. Now this data you have to load there. Whatever the data is available in your program variable, you have to load to the object. To load to the object, we had a method known as a setter. Can you see this? So cs dot set string. Sir, setter methods are available. Setter methods are available. Setter methods. Setter methods are available. So these are all setter methods. I'm copying here setter method for diagrammatic purpose. These are all. Sir, I am using setter method here. All setter methods. These setter methods will set the data to there. The data. These setter methods will set the data. That only concept. This will set the data to 1. This will set the data to 2. Data to 2. This will set the data to 3. This will set the data to 4. This will set the data to 5. This will set the data to 6. This will set the data to 7. Setter methods. Setter methods are used to set the data to objects. If you don't understand that statement in core Java also, in advanced Java, you'll understand this. Because we are setting the data to objects. We are setting the data. So the data are taken from here. Right, you understood this diagram now? Anyway, so for my scope is there, I'm drawing. So here, the data will be loaded here. Whenever we run it, the data are updated here now. Sorry, A111 Raj Kumar 12-34. The data are updated here. The data are loaded here. A111, sir, Raj, and third one is what now? Kumar. Next one is what now? House number. So 12-34. Next to street name. SR Nagar. Next one is what now? City. And here pin code 6123. Roughly I written there. And Raj at the rate of and 9898. So these parameters will move to this location. Whenever we run it now, that only your trainer will say Oracle trainer in parameter procedure. The data will come here. That will I written in parameter I written. So whatever you set it here, while execution, they will come here. This is in. This is in parameter. The diagram. Then the data will be updated here. You understood this? No? Right. Now the data are loaded to your program. A111 and here Raj, here Kumar, here A111 and house number 12-34, street name some SR Nagar, city some Hyderabad, pin code some 612, roughly I'm writing. So here A111 and mail ID R at the rate of phone number 9898 are the points. All of you understood this complete diagram now? Right. So, like your prepared statement, in your callable statement also, parameter indexes are based on the parameter indexes. Parameter index fields are created and we are going to set the data for them and load it. That's the concept. Now the data is moving to procedure only once, 9 elements, 9 data values. 3 queries are running on the database product. Whenever if you use a procedure, high performance will come. That's the point. Okay. Hope why I drawn the diagram means to educate you. Whenever this is a callable statement, whenever it is a callable statement. So like your prepared statement, parameter index fields are available. That's the point. Right. I'll update this diagram to you. Execution flow of program. The program name is democon9. Democon9.java. So the diagram I'll paste there. Okay, right. All of you understood the diagram, visualization. Right. Now go forward. Make it. Types of procedures. Make a siding. Types of procedures. Types of procedures. Types of procedures. So basically procedures are categorized into 2 types. In parameter procedures and out parameter procedures. Some materials will write in out parameter procedures they'll write. So simply you can say procedures. procedures are categorized into the following. One, in parameter procedures. Out parameter procedures. In parameter procedures and out parameter procedures. In parameter procedures and out parameter procedures. Make it the procedures which take the data from Java programs and update database tables. The procedures which take the data from Java programs and update database tables. Update database tables are known as in parameter procedures. The procedures which take the data from Java programs and update database tables are known as in parameter procedures. Example, above example is in parameter only. See the diagram. The procedure is taking the data from Java program and updating the database tables. So this procedure we call it as in parameter procedures because I written in. So they are taking the data into procedure and loading into database table. We call it as in parameter procedure. Example, above programs. So I given one assignment also to you, right? Okay. How many of you tried this assignment? Raise your hands, right? Very good. Who tried? So this also in parameter procedure only. Sir, how many of you executed my procedure program correctly? Raise your hands. Without compile, how many of you are getting procedure compiled with warnings? Raise your hands. Anybody? Procedure compiled with warning means a typing mistake. Procedure typing, some variable names, spaces, gaps, commas, table names, value spelling, that only will be there. That a typing mistake will be there. That is called procedure compiled with warning. So typing mistake, see it once again and type it. Type in the notepad and check all the spellings, commas, table, any table related fields, that all you have to check it. That only procedure compiled with warning will come. That is not there means procedure successful. So about two programs, one assignment and one general program, what I written comes under in parameter procedure. To show that in parameter, I drawn the diagram here. So the data is taken by the processor and processor is updating the tables. And now we are concentrating on out parameter procedures. The procedures which take the data from database tables. The procedures which take the data from database tables and send to the and sent to the program, sent to the program are known as out parameter procedures. Out parameter procedures. The procedures which take the data from database tables and sent to the program, means they send to the program, are known as out parameter procedures. Out parameter procedures. To explain this out parameter procedure, we are taking one example now, right? Example program demonstrating out parameter procedure. Out parameter procedure. Demonstrating out parameter procedure. Right. Now look here. Based on this customer ID, I must display the complete details. Based on this customer ID, I must display the complete details. Okay, right. Now, step one. Step one. Construct procedure. Construct procedure to retrieve customer details based on customer details means customer data, complete data, customer data based on customer ID, based on customer ID. Right. See that I am constructing the procedure. Observe here. The same procedure only. Can you see here? Right. Same procedure I am copying here. Same procedure I am copying here. But here, customer retrieve. 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 So parameters also 9 because 9 parameters should come out from all the tables. So customer ID, we are going to give it. Based on customer ID only, we are going to retrieve it. Okay, right. So first name, here first name is known as out parameter. First name, we are going to retrieve from the database based on the customer ID. So we write it as out here, out parameter. Last name also out parameter. House number also out parameter. Street name, we write it as out parameter. City, out parameter. Wherever you want to put the data outside, that is out parameter. Mail ID, out parameter, mail ID. And phone number, out parameter, like this. So what is in parameter now? CID is the in, remaining all out. First name out, last name out. Out means take from the database table and give to Java program. So house number out, street name out, city out, pin code out, mail ID out, phone number out. Sir, it is not insert query, it is retrieve query. Yes or no now? So we are using select, right? We are using select, right? I am opening the tables once. Right. Sir, select star from customer details. Huh? Customer details 52. Customer address 52. Customer contact. Right. This you must write bit carefully here. See there. Select F name, L name. Yes, sir, or no? You have to select these two columns. So here writing is, where is this? Select F name, comma, L name into Fn and Ln. So this is column names. These are variable names. This procedure you must write bit carefully. If not, procedure compiled with warning will come. You have to be careful. So these are columns. Select F name and L name into Fn and Ln. Right. From customer details. From customer details 52. Where customer ID here. Customer ID is equal to CID. So all of you understood the query now, right? So select F name, last name into FN, LN from customer details 52, where customer ID is equal to ID. The same way. Now select second one. House number, street name, city and pin code. House number, city, street name, city, pin code. You must give the column names correctly. House number, street name, city and pin code into house number. Here I'll get HN I written HN comma and SN comma CTY comma P code like this. From customer address. Customer address 52, where customer ID is equal to CID. From customer address 52, where customer ID is equal to CID. This is a query. This is second one. So we are taking from the database tables and loading onto our variables. We are loading onto our variables. Here. Okay. Now next one is select. Third one is select. What now here? MID, mail ID, phone number. MID, PH number. MID, PH number into MD, comma, P number from customer contact 52, where customer ID is equal to CID. This is your procedure. So out parameter procedure, bit carefully must write. How many of you know cursors? Raise your hands. How many of you know cursors? Right. If you know cursor, add the cursor. Who learned cursor? Add the cursor, and cursor based on what now? Customer ID. So add the cursor. Who knows cursor from PLSQL? Add the cursors. You learn from PLSQL trainer, add the cursor. First you run normally, then you create second one, customer retrieve 521 or 522 another, create with cursor and run it. Who knows cursor? Add the cursor. From PLSQL engineer means trainer, you add the cursor. Now here, mail ID, phone number into MD, P number from customer contact 52, where customer ID is equal to, so point. Now, I'm compiling this once. So comment. So the procedure is ready, stored in the database. It has been stored. So all of anybody writing, write it. I'll give a time to you. If my notes late also, you can run it. This is the procedure. Right. If any PLSQL started, you must attend bit seriously. You must listen that PLSQL bit seriously. That queries everybody can learn. But the seriousness must be in the PLSQL, not in normal queries. Normal queries easily you can understand. PLSQL will be bit important from Oracle trainer also. Right. Procedure is ready now. Now, step 2. Construct JDBC application. Construct JDBC application. Construct JDBC application to execute out parameter procedure. Construct JDBC application to execute out parameter procedure. Right. Now look here. Now I'm constructing the program. JDBC application 10, that is procedure 2 we are taking. Add a jar file, build path, configure build path, add external jar, servlet, OJDBC6, and close. Package always test, I will take it. DB content. So here, import java.sql, import java.util also. Scanner S is equal to new scanner of system dot in try of S end of try with resource try and catch exception E dot print stack trace. Here read system dot out dot print ln, enter the customer ID. You have to enter it. String customer ID is equal to S dot next line. After customer ID, we have to establish connection to database product. Like this. Now, here callable statement CS is equal to con dot prepare call. Here we are having double quotes, open flower bracket, close bracket, call. What is the procedure name given here now? Customer retrieve 52. Sir, customer RETRIEVE retrieve 52 and parameter indexes are 9 again. Sir, why 9 means the data should come out now. Right. So 9. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, once there are 9 here, you have to set the data. I will set it now. Sir, CS dot set string parameter index 1 CID. Sir, remaining all output only no, sir, not setting. So for that one new method, CS dot one minute. One minute. Reflection not coming. Callable. Java P, Java dot SQL dot callable statement. CS dot register out parameter. Register out parameter means whatever the parameters you are getting back from your database table, you have to register them. Register means record it. So here we are using for the parameter index 2, we are registering the varchar. So we must write like this. Types dot varchar. We must write. We are recording varchar. CS dot register out parameter index 3. We are recording types dot varchar we are recording. This is first name, this is last name. Next, address. CS dot register out parameter 4. We are recording house number. Types dot varchar. Now CS dot register out parameter index 5. We are recording the street name. So types dot varchar we are recording. Types dot varchar. Now CS dot register out parameter 6. So here house number, street name, city. So types dot varchar only. Now CS dot register out parameter 7. Pin code is coming. So here types dot integer is coming because pin code integer. CS dot register out parameter 8. Here types dot varchar only will come because mail ID. CS dot register out parameter 9. Here long will come. Types dot long. Long is not there. Big integer will come. So this method will specify the recording, the out parameters. That's the point. They'll come and record it. In parameter index 2, we are recording varchar. In parameter index 3, we are recording varchar. Parameter index 4, varchar. Parameter index 5, varchar. 6, varchar. 7, integer because pin code is coming now. 8, varchar, mail ID. 9, big integer, phone number is coming. After that, CS dot execute. And once executed, you can display the details now. So system dot out dot print ln here. So here customer ID. Anyway, customer ID we are reading. Now system dot out system dot out dot print ln. Sir, here first name CS dot get string from parameter index 2. That is first name recorded in parameter index 2 and the last name recorded in parameter index 3 and house number recorded. First I will write it. House number recorded in parameter index 4 and street name recorded in parameter index 5 recorded. Now city recorded in parameter index 6 and pin code CS dot get int of parameter index 7. Now here mail ID MID recorded in parameter index 8. Now phone number PH number recorded in 9 CS dot get long of 9. I'll explain this, don't worry. Right. Now this is the new thing is nothing but register out parameter is the new thing. Now, if I run the program, answer will come. So commit already I done commit. So What is customer ID given? E102. Customer address, customer contact. E102. I am running. So I am giving E102. Details are coming or not now? So based on your employee ID or customer ID, the data are coming out. So the procedure is helping to retrieve the data completely from 3 database tables. That only out parameter. So what has been happened internally, I want to know, sir, because your new method entered, no, sir. One new method entered there. So program name I am taken dbcontent.java, and the output is coming based on this customer ID is coming. ID. Now look here. Let me explain this once. In this program now here, reading one customer ID. Okay, this is okay. For this one, same like above diagram, one object will come. Same like above, one object will come. One object. Zero X. Some object will come. Object. One is set. The data is coming from your console input. The data is coming from console input. This is console input. Sub E102. That's answer. We are setting this E102. We are setting here. This E102 is set here. E102 here. All have understood this, right? We are setting. So remaining all are getting the data. Remaining all are getting the data from the processor. This is out parameter field. This is out parameter field. This is out parameter field. Out parameter. Out parameter. Out parameter. Out parameter. They are going to record the data. What kind of data they are recording? That's a concept. Now, this will record varchar. That only concept. This will record varchar. Means when the data is coming out, they will record varchar. This will record varchar. We are specifying what to be recorded. This will record varchar. And this will record, next one will record varchar. Next will record integer. This will record integer. So this will record varchar. This will record long. Big integer means among integer family biggest. They'll record it. The data will be recording back. That's a concept. So register out parameter method will specify what type of data should be recorded from out parameter procedure. It will say. So here you should record varchar. When the procedure executed successfully, when this procedure executed successfully, the data will come out. The data will come out and record in this location. Imagine it. The data will come out and record in this location, whatever the data be given. So Raj will come and load here, and Kumar will be loaded here. And house number what given 12-34 will be loaded here. SR Nagar will be loaded here. City Hyderabad will be loaded here. Some 612 will be loaded here. So R at the rate of loaded here, and 9898 will be loaded. Then notice just all of understood. They all will come and record in the object. When they are recorded in the object now, we have to display them. That only here. So what type of data you are specifying here? What type of data should be recorded? You are specifying. When it is a string, you will say types dot varchar. Whenever it is an integer, we will say types dot integer. If it is a float, you can say types dot float. If it is a double, you can say types dot double. If it is a biggest integer, you must say big int. Like this, they are all predefined available to you. After execution, the data available there now. The data available there. When the data is available there, see there, get a string, parameter index 2. This is parameter index 2 or not now? Get a string, parameter index 2. Get a string, parameter index 3. Get a string, parameter index 4. Get a string, parameter index 5. Get a string, parameter index 6. Get int, parameter index 7. Get, what is it? String, parameter index 8. Get 9. Get long, that is parameter index of 9. That will I return. If you can imagine it, data available in the object, you can retrieve them. What you are observing from these diagrams now? Sir, from these diagrams, we are observing data are the objects are the intermediate storages. See there, before going into database, we are loading the data onto callable statement object and we are loading. In the out parameter procedure, the data is coming to callable statement object. From there, we are displaying. So callable statement object is acting like an intermediate object for in and out parameter. That you observed this diagram, it's a point. Why I drawn the first diagram means to make you to understand second diagram actually. First diagram, if you understand parameter index fields are there, we are loading and sending to procedure. The same way, we are collecting from the procedure, second one. Whenever you are collecting from the procedure, you must use a method known as what now? Register out parameter method will specify what type of data recorded here. All of you understood out parameter? Right, okay. Now, here, this diagram, one small diagram, here. One diagram I'll paste there. I'll run the program once again by giving the wrong employee ID. Customer ID E123 not there. No data found is came. SQL exception, no data found. Why are all these coming? Why all these coming means we used print stack trace. Do you remember print stack trace? Print stack trace method will display the complete details of the exception. Sir, I want to display toString method is there now for you. Do you remember? Right. toString method available in your exception also. System dot out dot println. You can use e dot toString method also. You can use it. Now, A 1, 2, 3. Only that information is coming or not now that? Only that no data found is coming. After that, we take that small message outside later on. Okay, right. Complete details are not coming. Suppose get message method is there no for us? Yes or no? Na? We had a method known as get message method. One more method is known as get message method. E dot get message. Get message. A1, 2, 3. Data not found. At least the class name is not coming, only that. By using this error codes, we are going to display it later on. We use that error codes and we display that title. That another pattern of coding is that we show that. Anyway, just data not available means no data found will come if we use it. All of you understood out parameter procedure, especially, right? Okay. Now here, sir, in that out parameter procedure, we used one method known as register out parameter. Write it FAQ. Define register out parameter method. Register out parameter. Register out parameter method. Register out parameter method is used to specify the type of data to be the type of data to be recorded. Register out parameter method is used to specify the type of data to be recorded from out parameter procedure. Out parameter procedure. Register out parameter method is used to specify the type of data to be recorded from out parameter procedure. Example. The examples. So types is one class. Can you see? Right. So types is one class. This class is holding the fields, nothing but variables. These are all variables. The variables are in the uppercase or lowercase? Uppercase. If we write any variable in the uppercase, represent what now? Final. Very good. Static and final. So constant variables in your library represents uppercase. Scrollable result set also you see no cursor, scroll and so on. They're also uppercase. Wherever uppercase is there, even in your core Java also thread still not entered anyway. Java dot lang dot thread. In this thread class also here uppercase. Wherever the final is there, the variables will be in uppercase. Final means uppercase will come. So that point you have to remember. So types is a class from SQL package specify SQL types. It specifies SQL types. SQL types are SQL data type names. Your SQL data types are there now. Your SQL trainer will try data types also, no? The data types. The data types names are available here. Right. Make a statement. Note. N-O-T note. Types is a class from java.sql package. Types is a class from java.sql package. Types is a class from Java. Specifies means indicates or says or gives. or provides. Types is a class from java.sql package and which specify SQL types. You cannot write all, just I copied it. Integer, big int, float, the known thing we are writing. Double varchar. You write this dot, dot, dot. Integer, big int, float, double varchar. This only will be there. Double or float generally. One is in parameter procedure, one is out parameter procedure. So who knows cursor? Who knows cursors from your PLSQL? You use cursor for your procedures. Especially for retrieve procedures, you must use out parameter because based on primary key it is coming, no? You can use that. Okay, right. Who knows cursors? You try cursor. More efficiently, you can retrieve. Okay, right. Okay. Who don't know cursors? Attend PLSQL batch and learn cursors. Understood the statement, what I said? Right. Now, no time sir means leave it. Right. Now, time not there sir means leave it. This only major topic, and after this completed, 3 assignments will be pending in your hand already. One with procedure, one with prepared statement, 2 assignments will be pending. One concept is stream is there. I'm going to execute that stream. Stream, after streams, conclusion, row set and JDBC conclusion. The point. Okay, right. Take a break for today. All are in the Google Classroom, right? Who are not in Google Classroom still?